Hello everyone, this is Harmony. There's so much stuff that's been going on and I just want to speak out about it. Um, there's not a lot of things that I basically can do about it, but it's been all year and it's pretty much like one thing after the other. You know, when you get over with one thing, everyone's happy, but it really doesn't matter. Um, I feel like things want to get better, but it's like things are blocking and things are coming around and things are, I guess, preventing, vixx to get to that goal that they want so badly. Um, the thing is, though, it's like, I feel like we try our best and we do the things that can help to reach that goal. But I feel like once we get to a bigger point in the fandom and all that, and we're supporting them, it's like it honestly is to the point where, well, geez, okay, well, we're doing our best, we're trying our best. And it's like, I honestly think it's something that just always wants to block us and for vixx to achieve really what they want. I'm not saying that the fandom does not work hard. Of course we do. All of us do. But I feel like the more we work hard, more things come to block their path, if you understand what I'm saying. I feel like the more we try to do something for them, it's like, well, geez, okay, well, we got this goal. Congratulations, we did it. But then the next day, it can be something that crashes down on them. And I'm like, why does this keep happening? And it's like, we can't do a lot of things about it. And just seeing what's happening with Leo now, stuff like that, is honestly to the point now where uh, it's really heartbreaking more than being mad. Honestly, I may seem calm now, but been crying. But I wanted to make the video before, I didn't want to share any tears or anything like that. But thinking about it, it's honestly to the point now where it's like, well, okay, well, let's just use this goal for vixx. Let's do this for them. Let's try our best to support them. And then the next day is like a brick wall, if you understand what I'm saying. It's like one issue comes, we clear that up. We make sure that everyone is happy again. Make sure it's peaceful. Make sure we're doing our best for vixx, and vixx love us. We love them. The next week or so, it's like something comes about, and what more can we do? And it's like, honestly, I feel like the more hard work that we do for vixx and the more hard work that they do, more and more issues come about for them. And honestly, that's the most heartbreaking thing, because I honestly never make videos like this unless something really is heartbreaking. And it is. Because it's been all year. And it's like January, one album. And then the Japanese album, the Ravi solo. And then now these 3 concession parks that they have done. And then another album for us, for them to give thanks back to us because of all the support that we have done for them. And I feel like with the song that they had released I feel like that's another thing, another issue where I say that once we achieve something, something else blocks us. And it's honestly to the point where sometimes when I look at these things, I can't help but think, honestly, does God have something in store that we don't know about? Because this year has been so hard, and Leo said it himself that he never thought it would have been so hard to release 3 albums, and mostly everything else that they did. Because I know they did, Depend on Me, and I know they did the Hanakes and all that like that. And with all the solos that's happening, musicals, dramas, stuff like that, that's so much toll on one body. And a lot of people don't understand that they're human too. They're not some type of robots that was built and said, okay, well, I'm going to let you move like this. I'm going to let you do this. We don't control them. Honestly, the only thing what we should be doing is giving them love every single day, because we may just sit at home. We may go to work. We may go to school. We may support them, stream their songs, but it's not compared to how much they do every year. And that goes for any idol group. I don't care which idol group it is. Girls, boys, mixed, I do not care. That is too much on your body. And God knows how much times a year they travel. God knows how many times they get to speak even to their parents. God knows how many times they get to take breaks to go see their parents, cousins, aunts, whoever, family. And that's why a group is a group. Because out of them hard times, they have each other. They have fans. But once fans do things like this, as what they're doing to Leo or any other group member, that can shock anyone. Anyone. And it's like, looking at it is so heartbreaking. Because it's like, this is the type of group that honestly would do anything for us. But I hate to see the fact that things are going on constantly over and over again. And then it's like, what more exactly do people want to do to try to tear them down? Which is not going to work. It's not. And I feel like we Starlights, we try our best. We do. We're not a huge fandom, but honestly, one day, as I always say, one day we will achieve that biggest goal. And I feel like if 2017 doesn't bring anything big for vixx, it's honestly going to be more heartbreaking than it already is. Because constantly they released 6 albums. 6. And God knows if they're going to release another one on Christmas. God knows. Only He does. We don't. So I'm saying it's like, it's honestly to the point where I'm like, why? And it's like, the more I talk about it and stuff, and it's heartbreaking because we try our best, and it's like, what more can we honestly do? And when it comes to the fact also, when it's two different type of, people who support vixx, international, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, anything, we all have to be one big family to come over what's going on. And it gets to the point where, yeah, jealousy do come about, but that jealousy turns into rage, and that rage becomes into hate. And I see it mostly every day, and that's another issue where I just don't understand why it happens. Because we international starlights, we can live anywhere in the world, Mexico, Philadelphia, Florida, wherever. vixx loves us all. Just because it's speeches or so, they don't always say thank you to our international starlights. That does not mean at all they do not love us. It does not mean that. So that's another thing that's heartbreaking, where some people think that they don't love us. They love us. I don't know how many times a year I would have to say that, but they love us. I don't get, like, I'm the type of person who, just because I don't say international, heck, I know they love us. And it's just to the point where it's like, I love every single one of vixx. Every single one of them is so amazing. And sometimes I may say things that may make people mad, and I apologize for that. But it's reasons why I love all 6 equally. And today's example is exactly why I can't love one member more than the other. I just can't. It's not what I can do. And honestly, I don't think I can do it. honestly is to the point where it's like the more and more you look at it and the more and more you see so much hate towards them, you can't but just log off and don't ever come on Twitter again. Social media, basically. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever else people can share their hate on. YouTube, and that's another video for another day. But honestly, YouTube, I don't even read the comic sections anymore dealing with vixx because it's always so many people who basically just take their anger out because I guess their day wasn't the best that they wanted. So they can honestly go somewhere else because honestly, they don't need more hate than they're already getting. And when it comes to where people say, oh, well, vixx, they're not famous yet because their music is different. What's wrong with being different? That's exactly why. That's exactly how Infinite, vixx, Shiny, whoever else are getting where they are now because they're different, not the same, not following the trend. If people can't recognize that in 2017, then I don't know what's wrong with the world, honestly. And that goes for not just only vixx. That goes for the other groups who's been around for more than 3 years and hasn't received anything but, oh look, like, oh look, they having a comeback. Okay, next, where's the next group? And when it comes to comic sections too, it honestly pains me when I look at the comic section and people talk about the other groups. No, 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 no. It's about that one group. Now, if it was something where it said where they were talking about how vixx got on a Billboard chart, what in your mind said, okay, let's mention BTS or EXO or Shiny, whoever else? I love all three of them groups. I may not show it, but I have so many songs on my playlist and I love them. But it gets to the point where their fans, they make it seem like, oh, vixx is irrelevant. Let me mention my favorite group instead. No, that is not helping your reputation for the fandom at all. That's hurting it. That's another thing too. They don't understand that. And it pains me that what's going on with vixx now is like they're not acknowledged for the skills, the talent, the love that they have for everyone. I don't care if you're not their fan. They love everyone. And that's another thing where it pains me that all year long, 6 albums, about maybe 50 or more songs has been released by one group. And they're not giving anything? Stages cut off, members talked about. That's enough already. It really is. And the fact that they're going into their 6th year and the amount of hate that they're already getting is really heartbreaking. And for me being a starlight like I am, it's hard every day to log on Twitter and see so much. And it pains me. It honestly do. And I can't help but just sit here and look at so much people say stuff about them and it hurts me to death. It honestly do. I'm getting emotional now talking about it because it honestly pains me to death. It honestly do. I can't do much. Yeah, okay, I'm an international starlight, but guess what? I know what love is and I know what support is. And in fact, I have to log on Twitter and there's so much hate towards one member or two members, three, four, five, 6 members because of all the hard work that they did all year long. And you're telling me I'm not supposed to be upset? And it just, like I said, it just doesn't go only for vixx. It goes for the other groups too that gets hate because of the hard work and they're different. I would never give a group hate that they're trying their best to achieve something that they have on their goal list. That's the best thing. I congratulate them. Everyone has a goal list they want to achieve. That's why I really honestly don't hate any group. I may not like them as much, but guess what? I check out their songs and I always have positive things to say about them. Sometimes, yeah, I may get mad, but guess what? At the end of the day, I love them. I honestly do. And it just is a fact where what honestly can we do? And it's like, it's got to the point now where I can't even log on Twitter anymore because it's so much. And this is the first time I ever been talking so long about something like this. And I always say, well, if they don't get what they deserve or so like that, I'm leaving the fandom. No, I'm. Whenever I say that, I'm not ever leaving. Never. I may I'm sorry. I may leave Twitter, but never Vix. Never Starlights. Never. It's just, it's hard. And the more I think about it, the more I want to speak on it so much more. And it's like I talk to so many people on Twitter. And when I say I cry, I am. I am crying. It's hard. vixx was they were the first ever K-pop group I ever got into. I just don't know no more. Just don't know.